As a game designer, working with the Vive is crazily fun. It's like amazingly blockbuster fun.
Room scale actually brings about a significant range of freedom for the designer and the developer.
When they finally showed us the Vive, it was honestly like a dream come true.
The opportunity to work with something that has that kind of fidelity, something that we can rely on as a developer, it's such a reward.
It's just allowed us to explore all of these new mechanics and ways of doing things in the game.
Final Approach is an airport management game. The goal is for the player to manage airport traffic, taking airplanes off, landing airplanes, refueling, handling emergencies.
We're currently working on episode 1, Call of the Starseed. It's a story-based game, and it's all about just being in a whole new world and interacting with cool characters.
Fantastic Contraption is a game all about building stuff. You are the player, the star of the show. It's all about your creativity. Move around and do stuff and build machines that roll around and that walk around and that move from place to place.
Job Simulator is basically in a future in 2050, the robots have taken all of our jobs. The robots were kind enough to put together this job simulator so that humans could remember what it was like to job.
It's such a dramatic difference and a contrast between the way we've always done it from the beginning of time until now.
We're learning a whole new language to move around this world, what the affordances are of this world, how people communicate.
Complete paradigm shift in how you design games.
Oftentimes, a lot of the traditional game mechanics don't translate well into room scale VR, so it requires a whole new mindset.
You're thinking about how it is to move around and use motion controls in the real world and having to take that into your design. We're finding that you have no concept of what will work and what won't work before you try it.
For us, that's what's most exciting about the Vive, is that it gives us that creative opportunity to break the rules and make new rules.
I think there's a big problem with the perception of what VR should be or could be or was when it died in the 80s and people saw its rise and fall when the technology just wasn't quite there. And the Vive has totally changed that for a lot of people, but you have to put it on and experience it to see that.
This is not really a virtual reality, it's an alternate reality. People can go into that space and they can be human in that space.
We certainly think it will change the future of gaming. You can't really go back and look at games the same way you did before.
Once you get your hands on the Vive and you really can try it and wrap your head around it, you can really understand all the different potential applications from business, communications,
the medical and simulation and training and military and
opportunities to send humans virtually into unsafe spaces.
It puts you in an immersive environment and lets you take control of the whole world.